Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are safe, healthy at your home. Children, in today's session you are going to learn about tree as a habitat and also house as a habitat and orchard, a wonderful avenue and diversity of habitats in our Andhra Pradesh. Now let us enter into our lesson. Let us study a plant or a tree as habitat. You know, children, birds, monkeys, squirrels, snakes, ants, spiders, caterpillars, moths, bees, wasps, small plants like mosses, mosquitoes. For all these organisms, a tree gives shelter. It reacts as a habitat. So now we see there are different types of trees in our surroundings. Tree is a place where different types of animals like birds, squirrels and spiders live. Some very small plants also grown on the barks of trees. You may have seen certain areas of the bark having green, velvety growth, especially in the rainy season. Trees are thus habitat for different organisms. Birds and also squirrels come and go from a tree. At the tree is a habitat for all of these animals. Now, children, let us see. Here you can see different organisms living on trees. Now, children, let us see house as a habitat. We live in houses that protects us from heat and cold, rain, etc. They give us shelter for us. We keep some animals and birds and pets in our houses. We also grow some plants which give us fruits and also vegetables. Children, why do only certain types of animals and plants live along with us? Yes, we domesticate some types of animals and plants for our needs like food. Thus, we can say that our house is also a habitat, isn't it? You may be seeing several animals like dogs, cats, goats, cows, birds, like hens, ducks, and pigeons. Spiders, ants, cockroaches live along with us. Plants like the money plant and some crotons are also kept inside our houses. We should take care of our pet animals. Most of the time, we concentrate only on the milk a cow or a buffalo gives us than on their needs. Keeping their sheds clean, we have to supply fodder and water to them. That is our responsibility. If we show concern for animals, they become affectionate to us. Isn't it, children? You often notice that your pet dog licks your feet. It wags its tail, sits near you, and it walks with you. Have you ever experienced the affection of a dog or cat that shows towards you, children? So, now live and let live. It means what, children? We should live along with us. We should let other animals also live. Animals are partners of our habitat, children. If we cut a tree, birds that live on it lose their nests, isn't it, children? And they fall in danger. We often see dogs, cows, monkeys suffering from lack of food and shelter. So now some voluntary organizations work for animal rights and protection. We have to provide food and protect them. We should take it as our responsibility. Now children, let us see orchard, a wonderful avenue Children, you may have seen while traveling by bus or train, we can see different types of crop fields and orchards. Farmers grow mango, guava, sapota, banana, citrus, battai. It means trees in the villages. In orchards, farmers grow a single type of fruit plant like you are seeing here. It may be a grape orchard or a cherry orchard. But we find several other smaller plants also growing there. We also find different types of animals there. Now, children, let us see different types of habitats like aquatic habitat, terrestrial habitat, and desert as a habitat. The plants that are living in water and the animals that live in water, we call these as aquatic habitat. Now let us see terrestrial habitat. Plants and animals that live in different places on the land, like those living on trees in our houses, fields, forests, etc., are said to be belonging to this terrestrial habitat. All habitats on land are collectively called as terrestrial habitat. Now let us see, children, you may be seeing some plants living in deserts and some animals living in deserts. Some plants like cactus, acacia, aloe vera plants do not need much water. They are called as desert plants. We can see camels frequently. The desert plants and animals are situated to or suited to dry conditions and vast temperature differences. Different characteristics in the desert make up the desert habitat. Now, children, let us see the diversity of habitats in our state, Andhra Pradesh. Children, you can see diversified habitats in our state, like we can see Koinga mangrove forest in Vishakhapatnam and East Godavari districts. Seshachalam forest and also Nallamala forests and dry deciduous forests at Ramatirtham of Rayalaseema, grasslands on Simhachalam hills, valleys at Araku and Lambasingi of Uttara Costa, Papikondalu of Godavari districts, Kondapalli Reserve forests of Krishna district are the major terrestrial habitats of our state in addition to the plateau region. Kolleru freshwater lake located in Krishna and West Godavari districts, Pulicat Salt Lake located in Nellore district are the major aquatic habitats of our state Andhra Pradesh in addition to the rivers and Bay of Bengal. These diversified habitats are providing shelter for a rich variety of plants and animals in our state. You can see a good habitat and also children a polluted habitat like this. Children, which habitat do you like more? Is a polluted habitat or a good habitat? Yes, you like to have a good habitat, children. Now, children, let us see. Suppose the doors of your house are destroyed somehow. How do you feel, children? We fail to accept even little changes in our house or surroundings. We feel disturbed. Do you feel the same way for others also? We are dumping wastes in nearby ponds, lakes, rivers, and grounds, and destroying forests on a large scale to set up industries. Think what will happen to all the organisms living in these areas. Children, what will be the result of all this? Don't we depend on different organisms? You have already studied about the interdependence of different organisms. Now, based on that concept, can you give answer? If we harm them, wouldn't we be harmed as well? Think how a good unharmed habitat leads to a better life for us. Children, do you know? Different kinds of birds come from long distances to Kolleru and Pulikot lakes of our state Andhra Pradesh. During the months of October to March, pelican birds appear on these lakes. Generally, we can see birds flying over long distances to find suitable conditions to reproduce. Animals like turtles and fish also move from place to place. Some kinds of turtles move away from coasts of West Bengal and Odisha to the coasts of Visakhapatnam. Children, have you heard about this pulasa fish? Yes, it is called as a queen of fishes. We can find this and Godavari districts of Andhra Pradesh, our state. We can find this and between months of July and September. So, and a limited time we find these fishes. So, the cost of these fishes is also high, that is 4,000 per kilo, children. So it is called as the queen of fishes. So children, we must not destroy habitats of other organisms to satisfy our needs. Rather, we must try to protect them. Children, now we have finished this chapter, Organisms and Habitat. Children, we will continue our session in our or with our next lesson. Children, up to that, be happy. Allah Hafiz.